Hey there! I wanted to share how I use Figjam for planning out my different units. Even though a lot of people think of Figjam as mostly a collaboration tool, it's also just a great way to organize your thoughts. So I'm going to share what I do with mine, and then I'm going to show you the template that I created. So I teach a bunch of different classes, and I teach every single grade level at my site. And see each class one time a week. So that means a lot of different projects, a lot of things to keep track of, and on top of it all, I'm a very visual person. So I used to use Excel to kind of plan it out, but I didn't like it because I couldn't see all of my classes at the same time and kind of what was going on each week as an entire whole. So this is what I created for mine. So I have my weeks laid out. Here are my grade levels. And so again, I only see each class once a week, so I only have to have one lesson per week per class. And you can kind of see it planned out what's going on each week. So I have my my kinder through third here, right? They're all doing the same thing. That first day, our community norms lesson, just differentiated for each level. But then each week, I just have a little note of what is happening. So that way I have an idea of what's going on. Then I kind of go off and I have another kind of doc or post-it note where I might have some more elaboration of the lesson if I need to have more details planned out. Also important things to keep in mind, like if I have a break coming up, like this February break, or a holiday, because a lot of my fine art lessons with my younger grades all kind of theme around those holidays. Coming down here, you can see I also have little sticky notes to keep track for a lot of my grades, because I do a lot of art projects. There's a lot of prep involved, and so this helps me keep track of the 5 bazillion things I need to do each week. And then also I love to reflect on how my lessons go. So you'll see up here I have thumbs up, thumbs down, and little hearts. That kind of lets me know how did the lesson go, because I repeat these lessons twice throughout the year. So that gives me an idea, like, how did this lesson go? Is it one I should repeat with the next cycle? Do I need to redesign it? Thumbs up means it went great. Heart means this was amazing. The kids were totally engaged. This is a keeper for sure. Thumbs down means we need to kind of revisit it. And that's where this note section really comes in handy. I can write those reflections down so that when I come back to this lesson in another 10 to 12 weeks, I actually remember why I put that little sticker there. So now let's walk over to the template that I made, y'all. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I kind of set this up thinking more of an upper, like middle or high school grade. So thinking, right, you probably have a period schedule, and then you probably have units that go along. So thinking along, this would be for a month, right? So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, maybe into a week 5, and then you have each day. So, right, you can plan your units. You can kind of see your units at a glance and what those lessons might be. Especially I know for me, like I'm thinking if you're something like science, you might want to make sure that your labs don't have too many labs happening at the same time, just because the cleanup and setup might be a bit of a headache. And then again, that day 1 prep, that day 1 notes. And I would totally use those stickers, right, to kind of keep track. How did the lesson go? You can also, there's so many different stickers, and you can get to those down here on Figma to really, if you want to have a little more fun with it and get a little more specific. And then again, right, using these little notes if there's maybe a holiday or a special event happening that day. For us, we always have shortened Wednesdays, so I put those on the Wednesdays. And then what's nice is you can just copy and paste this entire template for each month that you have, so you don't have to recreate this each time. Then what I love about Figjam, it's collaborative, right? So for me, I am a lone teacher at my school for my subject. There's no one else that does what I do. So what would be great is now I could really talk to other teachers. I can share this, right, with another maybe art teacher or creativity teacher at another site in my district. I could even share it with another person all the way across the world, and we can collaborate on units. We can share notes, right? So taking advantage of this, right? How can you collaborate with your team? Maybe you're collaborating with your counterparts at other sites, taking advantage for that PLC work that you're doing.